Welcome back to my channel. My name is Trace, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a fragrance video. I'm going to be featuring my favorites, my tested, my tried and true fragrances of my fragrance collection. So I would describe my collection as mid-range. I would say the majority of the fragrances on here are affordable, they're budget friendly. I do have some travel size options. I have one mist, and then I have a variety of different scents. So I'm going to take these out of their boxes and let's just get into this video. I'm probably not going to start in a particular order. Maybe I'll start with my favorites and work my way down. I don't think there'll be a rhyme or reason, but just know that they are my favorites, and hopefully you'll find something here that will either become one of your favorites as well. I think what I'll do is I'll start with the travel size ones because they're a little bit finicky to place back. They're not going to stay upright. So I will start off with the travel size ones. First up, we have YSL Libre. This is the eau de parfum. So I have this one in the larger size. You're probably not going to see the label, but that's okay. I have this in the larger size. I will say that this is something that I had to try more than once. The first time I tried it, I did not like it. I didn't love it. I felt it was too overpowering, but I tried it another time and I did fall in love with it. I do have another fragrance by them which I adore over this one, but the eau de parfum was way too strong for me, but I do love this one. So I will say, if you've been curious to try the YSL Libre eau de parfum, give it another try. Try it in the travel size. That way you're not committed, you're not locked into a bigger bottle. So let's move on to the next travel size in this family. So next up is the YSL Libre Le Parfum. As you can see, I use it. I do put these in my purses when I'm going out, when I'm wearing the same fragrance. Even if I'm layering, I will go with one travel size. And I really love the Le Parfum. It's very woodsy, but it's sweet. So if you like woodsy and sweet scents, you will adore this. Again, try it in the travel size. That way you're not committed, you're not locked in. But I will say, out of the two Libres that I have, the La Parfum is my favorite. I love it, I adore it. I get compliments every time I wear it, so this is a hit. Next up is Replicas. I believe this is the Maison Majorelle. So I do like this. I will say I had to try this more than once again. The first time I tried it, I didn't feel anything for it. And then I got it again in the travel size and I tried it again and I loved it. So I will say this is very subtle. It doesn't smell like matcha. If you're going and you're looking for a perfume that's going to smell like matcha, it doesn't smell like matcha. I'm a very big matcha drinker and this doesn't smell like matcha. But I will say it's a good everyday fragrance. It's subtle, it's not overpowering, and it does have staying power. So I do like this one. Now, this is something I felt that I was gonna love. It's Somebody Oud by Fleur. I don't like it. I like the spray off. So when I sprayed initially, it smells good. It's very earthy, it's very woods, it's more mature. The problem is this doesn't have any staying power. So I have a little bit left over in the bottle, but will I be purchasing this in a full size? Absolutely not, because I don't love it. So next up, I have Guizou's Honey Hair Fragrance. I do like this. As you can see, it is about halfway. I use it periodically. I don't use a hair fragrance every day, but this is just nice when you're going out, just to add a little bit of extra oomph into your fragrance game. So I do like it. It's sweet. I wouldn't say it's overpowering, and not at all. So next up, I have the Replica Matcha Meditation. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, it's meditation. On the travel size, it's really hard to read. You're probably not going to see the label, but this is halfway. This is the 30 ml. I will say $90 for the 30 ml. That's a little excessive, but I do like it, and I use it on days when I'm going to work and I don't want anything super overpowering, or if I'm going to class and I don't want anything overpowering, I will wear this. It's great. I like it. Next up is the Aqua Allegoria. They're Nairobi. So I love Nairobi scents. I first fell in love with my Neroli through the Clean Reserve, but this is luxe. I like the bottle and it smells great. It lasts all day. It's not super overpowering, so I do wear it to work and school. So I like this one. As I said, how adorable is that bottle? I love it. I love the glass and the honeycomb and the gold. It's very luxe. I never see them. I only see them when I pull them out of the packages, so that's nice because I keep my perfumes in their boxes just to avoid sunlight hitting them and getting them to last longer. But it's just a nice little surprise when you pull it out of the box, or if you display them, this would be very beautiful to display. This is a gel. It is by Cartier. It's their Baiser Fou. So it's just a little gel that you can add a little fragrance to yourself when you're going out. I like to use it on my pulse point, and then I will overlay it with the Cartier scent. I'll show you that a little bit later. Alright, so next up I'm going to do two fragrances from Tiffany. I would say that they're both very subtle, but anybody who knows me knows that Tiffany is one of my favorite brands. I do have a lot of jewelry from them, and I do enjoy their fragrances. I seldomly reach for them just because I feel like they don't have a lot of staying power, but when I want that little subtle oomph, I use those. So first up is, I believe, their Eau de Toilette. So again, it's in the name. It's going to be very light. This one doesn't have any riveting around here. It just has it in stainless steel, and it just says their label. What I like about their bottles are they are shaped in the cut of their diamonds. So this is very subtle. It does go away. It fades, I would say, about halfway through the day. You'd have to reapply this, but it's great for work, school, or even if you're one of those people who wear fragrances to sleep, this would be nice to wear to bed. Now, the next one has a very special place in my heart. It is it's their Tiffany Rose. So I received this for Christmas. It was a surprise. My sister got it for me. It is about halfway. I believe this is the 30 ml bottle. No, this is 50 ml. So this is their 50 ml bottle, and I use it, but I've been using it sparingly. When I first got it, I used it all the time, and I obsessed over it. But it has their Tiffany blue on the top of the jar, and then it says it has her name, and then it's in the diamond shape as well. This is very sweet, but it's not super overpowering. On the inside of the bottle, it tells you what the notes are. So it's bergamot, black currant, blue rose, and amber seed. So again, I love this. I'm not using it as often because it was a gift and I'm very sentimental. So this is it's very sweet. And so the two YSL ones, I have the Le Parfum in the 90 ml. So that's the Le Parfum in the 90 ml here. I do really like their bottles. They just give off luxury, and they're great if you have a perfume wall and you want to show them off. So this is the Le Parfum. Oh no, sorry, this one is the Eau de Parfum. I get them so confused because their names are so similar, right? And then this one is the Le Parfum, and I believe this is 50 mils. Yes, so it is the 50 mil. The labels are really, really small, but what I can do is I can leave the descriptions of the notes on the screen. I think that's what I will do, just because I'm not going to be going into too much detail. But this is a very nice, sweet perfume. I get compliments every time I wear it, and I love wearing it. But as you can see, we're about halfway. What next? This is just a little Miss Dior. This was from last year from Sephora. It was part of their gift. So you got the Miss Dior, and then you got their Sauvage. And I have the Sauvage bottle, but I haven't given it to anybody. And I like this, and I have fan. It's an Eau de Parfum. It's nothing special. I might be getting a little flack, but it's just not for me. So then by Tom Ford, I have their Soleil Blanc. This is their shimmering oil, but it is also a fragrance. I like to use this when I'm going out. It just adds a little zhuzh, makes you sparkly. I will say use this sparingly, because if you don't, you're gonna end up with a lot of glitter all over yourself. So next up from Tom Ford is their Black Orchid. Now I will say this gets a lot of negative reviews online, on Sephora to be precise. People say that this doesn't have a staying power, so it does, but it's very subtle. Like, you're gonna smell it throughout when you put it on initially, and then throughout the day you'll smell little hints of it. And that's what I like about a more mature, a more strong fragranted scent. I don't want to smell it all day. Like, I want to put it on, smell it, and then I want it to gradually fade, and then I want to get hints of it throughout the day. So this is it. This is the 30 ml. I think the bottle is stunning. It's beautiful. As I said, if you don't like a more mature scent, this isn't going to be for you, but I like to change up my scents in the winter. So I like things that are more on the oud side and more mature in the winter. So this would be a go-to for me. Now, we're finishing up my my fragrance collection slowly but surely. This is my favorite fragrance on the planet. This was gifted to me, and I use it on special occasions when I'm going out, and I love it. It is the Cartier, the La Pantera. I adore this. This smells beautiful. So it's sweet. It's sweet, and something that I like about this is not many people talk about this, not many people wear this. If you want your signature scent that not a lot of people are wearing, I don't even know why I'm sharing, probably because I don't gatekeep, but if you want something that people are going to compliment and they're going to wonder, where did you get that? This is going to be it. It is a gorgeous scent. It's not too overpowering. A little bit goes a long way. It lasts and it lasts. So this by Cartier is definitely, if you were to get your significant other, your special friend, your best friend, you want a gift that you know they're gonna wear, I would go for this. It is, as I said, it is one of my favorite fragrances. When my friend gifted this to me a couple years ago, I was in awe. Like, I smelt it and I said, yes, this is my scent. So this is definitely by far my favorite fragrance. It is my signature scent, and I don't gatekeep over here. So if you ever get the chance to smell it, I definitely recommend smelling it. Now, it is hard to get your hands on. It is hard to find. I know that Hudson Bay carried it at one point. Select Hudson Bays are going to carry this, and of course you can get it at the Cartier store. So I recommend smelling it, and you will not be disappointed. Now, I did say a lot of the fragrances were mid-range, and by mid-range I probably mean the travel size. The Tiffany's are not going to be super expensive. The Aqua Allegory is not going to be on the super expensive side, and I think that's about it. I know the YSL Libres, like if you get the 30 mils, they're a little bit on the more affordability side, but the issue with that is it doesn't go a long way. For me, I like to have the 50 mil. 30 mil is a big exception. The only 30 mil I have here is the Maison Majorelle. I mean, it is what it is. It's a luxury perfume. They're pricey. So for me, I tapped out at the $90 mark for a 30 ml because I forget how much the larger ones are, but either way. Back to the affordability. I think everybody has a Brazilian crush in their collection. For me, it would be the 62. A lot of people tell me that they can only wear this in summer. I say that's a negative. What I do in the winter, I layer it with my YSL Eau de Parfum. Then it gives it that sweet. It takes it down a notch. It gives it that warm, that sweet, and it gives you that wintry fragrance. So if you're looking to combine it with these two if you want that winter warmth. Now, on its own, it's lovely. I fell in love with this when I went on vacation. I bought the travel pack where you get the mini fragrance, the shampoo, the conditioner, the body wash, and a lotion. So I fell in love with it then, and as you can see, I've been using it. I think we're about halfway. So yeah, I think I ran through all of my fragrances here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them back in their boxes, and I'm gonna put them where they belong and where they go. All Alright, so if you've made it this far, I do want to thank you for tuning in and watching my fragrance video. If you've seen something here that you've tried and tested, please comment down below if you have tried any of these. Let me know if they are hits for you, were they misses. Also, let me know your favorites. Maybe I may need to get a new fragrance, try something out, test it, and add it to my collection. As usual, do not forget to hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out on content from me. I hope you have an amazing day, evening, whatever time it is. Take care, and I will see you next time.